just coming to you live from our very fancy kitchen. I am hoping that you guys might learn something. I don't know. I can't believe when I was posting about smoothies, how many of you guys commented. I got so many messages, and so many people have shared my green ice cube smoothie trick. So I told Walt, I said, get ready because Mama's gonna go live making some smoothies. So he was like, I'm out of here. So he took the baby monitor and he's outside getting his workout on because I just got done doing my walk, and I'm gonna make some smoothies with you guys. I feel like smoothies are something to me that, like I shared with you guys, I really need my brain to be on. And I take some supplements. One of them is a DHA, and I'm happy to share exactly what I take, but that's something that's sort of a mood support and brain help, and I just am always wanting my brain to be 100% engaged, ready to go. Because truth be told, I feel like my brain is mush between mommyhood, business mogul, and just life. It's like, I just can't even handle my brain. So smoothies to me are like a blessing to my brain, if that makes sense. And I've learned over time what works for me. I really do think that everybody has. Sometimes I think there should be like a smoothie doctor. Look at me, always thinking of new businesses, but like where you go sit down and you tell somebody, I feel lethargic, I feel like I can't think straight, and they would give you a exact smoothie recipe. Wouldn't that be amazing? So maybe I'll try to be your smoothie doctor today. So maybe you feel tired, maybe you don't have energy, maybe you're like, I wish my skin looked a little bit brighter and amazing. So I'm just gonna walk you guys through just some different additions depending on where I am in the month and my cycle with my eating that day. Like, so there's a bunch of additions that I do if this is my first meal of the day, if this is a lunch standby. So hi Joe, hi Gina, hi Monique, good to see you guys. So first of all, greens. So I just got, like, you know, we get those big things of organic spinach, a big bag of organic kale, and you can do this without sauteing it. I choose to saute it first, so it's just a big pan of sauteed greens. I mean, this pan is like wider than I am, so I do a huge pan of it. I put a little bit of coconut oil in there because I don't mind having some added oils in my smoothie, so I'm relying way too heavily on caffeine lately. Oh girl, oh Monique, you friend, I drink so, I try to do 1 cup, but lately I've been doing 2 just to power through the holidays. And rocking 2 businesses, like, so crazy. Okay, caffeine, what? I agree. But you can always throw some coffee in a smoothie, right? Like with banana and some cocoa, like raw cocoa, and maybe some powdered peanut butter. Like, that would be delish. Okay, so where was I? Okay, so every smoothie to me is different kind of depending on the day. The one hack that I think is saving my buns is the smoothie, the greens in this form, like in ice cube form. You don't have to do anything fancy. This is just leftover from our baby food, like when we would make the kids baby food. So look in your pantry. You probably have amazing little baby food containers. You can do this with a bullet, with a, what is it, the baby bullet that my Aunt Connie gave me, which was amazing. So you can do this on a small scale, but you guys heard yesterday, if you tuned into my episode yesterday, I was talking about batch working. I think it was yesterday. I don't know. Okay, batch working to me is like, it separates ineffective people or inefficient people from efficient people. Like, if I'm just gonna go ahead and make smoothies and make greens for smoothies, why don't I make it for the next 20 smoothies? So that's what I'm showing you guys today, what that looks like. I think I did my ice cubes, I don't know, maybe 3 weeks ago. So I would say that my ice cubes last me every 2 to 3 weeks. My green ice cubes, not just ice cubes like in the freezer. Okay, so Somebody, Melissa Vega, don't hate me, I didn't buy she wanted me to buy a blender, and I was like, because Walt keeps saying he's going to either get us the Ninja or what's the other fancy one, the Vitamix. And then my girlfriend Melissa Vega said, oh my gosh, Blendtec blenders are on sale for like $189 the other day. And so I put it in my Amazon cart, and of course I forgot to come back to it because I wanted to add some more stuff, and now it's back to $400. So if any of you guys see an insane deal on a Vitamix, a Ninja, or a Blendtec, we are in the market, and it's just because we do this so much, and wait till you hear my blender, it will blow your gasket. And you guys, you know what else I love about this? I always share pictures of kitchens, because as you can see, this is not like a dream kitchen. Look, we don't even have a backsplash. Like these things, you guys see these little hangers right here? Like these are like mug holders that my grandmother put up there. This is like original cabinetry from 1951. Okay, we just chalk painted it up. We used the original thing. Nothing fancy. I mean, we still have tile countertops and then like a butcher block over here. It is so not fancy. And yes, sometimes we have friends over, and I'm pretty sure they're like, doesn't this lady make a ton of money? And I'm like, listen, when we do our kitchen, we're going to pay for it in cash. So just bear with me in this space. When the mortgage is paid off, the kitchen is the first to go. And I will probably mourn the loss of these cabinets, but Mama gonna get her a big old kitchen. So, okay guys, let's get to it. So first up, I know you guys are laughing at me about the kitchen, but that's okay. I love this kitchen. This is the kitchen I was in with my grandparents since I've been born. So it's so amazing. My mom has lived in this house when she was 2. So lots of memories in this kitchen. Okay, blah, 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 blah. So I got my blender. Let me make sure you guys can see it. Let me scoot it over. Okay, I hope I don't wake up the kids. They're all napping. And Kristen trips in. I'm sorry I missed coming to get cookies. I am so sorry. I so wanted to. It just was not in the works for us today. So, you friend, next time you sell some cookies, let me know. Okay, so here's my big batch of greens. So I'm going to plop them in the blender. Like so. I love greens, you guys. To me, I feel like when you blend them up in a smoothie, they just go so much farther. Okay, so I did half the greens that were in that pot in this. Yeah, that's about half. And I'm gonna add just a little bit of water. It's not even a whole lot of water. Do you guys know what a Berkey is? Everybody comes in here and they think this is our coffee maker, but this is a Berkey. So I love Berkeys because this is an old house with old plumbing, and to me, it's amazing because a Berkey is what a lot of people that camp, like hardcore campers, they know exactly what a Berkey is. And what you can do is take water like out of your backyard or out of your swimming pool or out of a lake, and you can run it through the filtration system for the Berkey. And to me, it just tastes like the yummiest, best, cleanest, filtered spring water goodness. I don't know. I mean, obviously it takes up a lot of counter space. When we build our new kitchen, we will totally have a cabinet dedicated just to the Berkey. It will be the Berkey cabinet, and it will be lower so the kids can reach. Actually, maybe not. Because when kids reach water, they want to have tea parties everywhere. Okay, scratch that. Not a good idea. Okay, so there's that, and all I'm going to do is blend it up and make it into ice cubes. But this is what I wanted you guys to see. Again, that is kale and spinach sauteed. You can do it raw. I like to saute it. I read an article that when you saute things just a little bit and they're still al dente, that you release the vitamins and minerals. But then there's raw foodies who believe the total opposite. I have just found that my body, me personally, if you were to give me a completely raw kale salad, or you were to give me like a massaged or sauteed kale salad, I would totally digest the sauteed, massaged version better. My body has a hard time digesting raw, like rugged greens. So that's why I saute it a little bit in coconut oil, if you missed that. Okay, so up next is parsley. And I love adding any herbs. I find that parsley is like a good, gentle one. It has just go search why you should eat parsley, and you're gonna be like, oh yeah, Morgan's right, we need to eat some more parsley. So I'll just take this whole thing and see how we do. I'm just gonna squeeze off the stems. So we're gonna put that down in there too. and we're gonna blend it up. And that's it. So, I'm not done yet with my smoothie, so don't leave me, you guys. Okay, so, put the lid on our crazy old blender. You guys remember these blenders? I mean, if that doesn't show you how hilarious we are with even our kitchen gadgets. Okay, on, and then we're gonna blend it up. Okay, so we need some more water. So let's get a little bit more water. But you guys, if you have a fancy blender, you won't even have to do this. It will totally do it right away. Kelly Jackson is laughing at me. I know she is. Ah! You need to watch from the beginning, Kelly Jackson. Yes, Walt keeps trying to buy me a blender. And I'm like, we have a blender that works. And if he was in here, he would be rolling his eyes. Because he's like, as much smoothies as you make, and this is what it looks like. Actually, for my day-to-day smoothies, I use our NutriBullet, which is awesome. But yes, I totally need a legitimate blender. Somebody send me, Kelly, you need to like tag me in a post. If you guys are not in Kelly Jackson's group, get in it. I'll let her drop the link in this video. She has like an incredible group that is all about Amazon sales. So every time anything's on sale on Amazon, it's like boom. So yeah. So Kelly, tag me in a Vitamix, Blendtec, or Ninja. I think those were the three we're looking at. Okay, here we go, guys. Keeping it real over here with my blender from the 80s, probably the 90s. Okay, awesome. And it doesn't even have to be fancy because remind yourself you're going to blend it again when you make your smoothie. So it doesn't have to be fancy. Just blend it up into something that will go into ice cubes. So there we go. We got parsley, kale, and spinach. And now, since I don't like how that blender pours, so I just use another little cup. So I'll just pour this in there. Oh my gosh, I just splattered smoothie greens everywhere. And then you guys, I just totally take it into the ice trays, okay? That's all I'm doing over here. Nothing fancy, just putting it all in the ice trays. So many greens. Wow! I probably should have blended it some more, but I didn't want you guys like sitting there forever just watching me out of blender. Okay, we had a little bit of a spillover. So let me fix that. And then I just kind of move it around to make sure all the ice cubes are equal. And then that's it, you guys. Then I just plop those in the freezer. So let me show you. We got the BPA free bags from, I think they have them at Target. The BPA free Ziplocs. So let me show you. So now I'm gonna make like what I do every day because I just worked out and I'm gonna go take a shower. I love, two things I love to do in the shower, which makes me feel like I'm a multitasking goddess. I love to drink my smoothie and I love to listen to a podcast. So that's my jam. When I'm taking a shower, I take long showers. So I just love being in the shower with my phone, blaring a podcast and drinking my smoothie. And it just makes me feel like, I guess it kind of feels like a mini vacation. Sometimes I'll substitute smoothie for wine and then it really feels like a vacation. So let me get our bullet out. It's right here. So there's our NutriBullet. And that's just what I use for like day to day. So I'm going to show you guys sort of how I mix and match different things for day-to-day smoothies. Okay, so now I'm going to make my real Mamma Jamma smoothie. Okay, so here's my smoothie cup. I'm going to move this over and I'll put it in the freezer in a little bit. All right, guys, so let me make sure nobody has any questions. Okay, awesome. Oh yeah. Okay. So first up, I get my blocks of greens. So what's so awesome is that they are like this. So they're in the bag. It's amazing. So awesome. I just grab a couple of them and I throw them in my cup, which makes it so much easier. That's it. Now I have 2 big old smoothie green. You can do 1 if you want to. I just do 2 because I love greens. The other thing, I'm getting more out of the freezer. Hold on. Okay. So here are just some frozen fruits that I have in there. The other thing you can do to expedite this is actually go ahead and make your own individual smoothie bags with a couple blueberries, some strawberries, some mango, a half a banana, like whatever it looks like to you, and put it in a little BPA-free baggie and have individual baggies. Then you just have to take the baggie full of smoothie ingredients and plop it in your blender. So that would obviously expedite this situation, and I do that a lot, but I wanted to show you guys like different ingredients and why I do it. Okay, so blueberries I love. They're another good brain food and anti-ager, and I just think they're so delicious. So the kids also love to eat frozen blueberries. So we have these at Publix. I'm sure everybody has like organic frozen blueberries. So I just pour a little bit of those in there. So serve these to your kids frozen. Our kids go bananas for frozen blueberries. We don't really give them to Kit yet just for choking, but the big kids, they will sit down and color and read like forever with their little bowls of frozen blueberries and frozen mixed vegetables. We also do that. We give them like the little ones with the like square carrots. I don't know. Maybe our kids are strange. Probably. Okay, so here's some mango pieces. So I'll just throw a couple mango pieces in there. And the thing I love about frozen fruit is that it's frozen at the peak of season. So what you're getting in the bag is actually like really seasonal, like if that makes sense. Obviously, it would be better to be local, and whenever we go to the our local market, if there's a lot of fruit that's like I can tell it's the end of season, I'll buy it in bulk and freeze it. Okay, so then here's a little bit of raspberries. Okay, so I'm good with fruit. Like those are my go-to. I love those 3 in my smoothie. Then I add, we always have bananas. So I'll add half a banana. So half a banana too, which I love. And then the last thing, you guys, is I'm just going to show you some additions and why I love them in my smoothie. Because sometimes I feel like you can get in a smoothie rut and forget like some other things that other people put in it that makes like your light bulb go off and think like, oh, that sounds delicious, right? Am I right? Okay, so now that's sort of like what it looks like now. You guys see? So we have like the greens, and then mango, blueberry, raspberry. We have strawberries in there, half a banana, nothing fancy. Okay, so here's where it's gonna get fancy a little bit. All right, here's my 3 go-to like liquid additions. We buy Silk's organic almond milk, which I love. I'm thankful that it has no carrageenan. I would like to one day make our almond milk. We used to, but in this life stage, this will just have to do. So I pour a little bit at the bottom just to give it some smoothie texture. Do you guys see how much it is? It's not very high. It's probably like a quarter of the way. And then we can get this, I think we get this at Sam's or Publix. I don't know. Walt does our shopping. He's our shopping man. So this is just Suja Uber greens, and it has so many wonderful greens in it. And it's cold pressure with high pressure processing, so no high heat. So I add some of this to it too, which is nice. And this is a great standby on days when I don't have time to make a smoothie. Because you guys, there are just days where I'm like, I cannot even find time to take a shower or make a smoothie. So this is something that's nice that I'll just pour myself a glass and sit down at my desk. Okay, so I'll fill it up with that or fill it up with water. Another thing that you can add are chia seeds. I love chia seeds. So if I was gonna put it in the fridge for a little bit, I would pour some chia seeds in before the liquid. No, sorry, in between the 2 liquids. Okay, so I would pour some liquid and then pour some chia seeds and then pour more liquid because you want it to congeal and soak up the water. That's what chia seeds do best. But I'm not gonna add chia seeds today. So chia seeds are a great addition. I I hope I'm saying this right. I always am like acai powder. I think that's how you say it. So I love this. Just get it on Amazon. This one is Feel Good, organic, freeze-dried, raw from Brazil. So I feel like Brazilians know what they're doing. So let's keep adding the stuff that they add. No, I think it has a ton of antioxidants, and really I think it makes your smoothie taste delicious. Okay, so the only other addition, this is like my daily smoothie, what I do on the daily, is collagen. So I love Vital Proteins. So this is a collagen that makes your hair, skin, and nails, your like connective tissue, your joints. I just think it's so awesome. It's good for gut health. So I love me some collagen. So I'll just take a little scoop of collagen and put that in there too. Okay, so that's my go-to recipe. And so I would just blend that up in the bullet and go to town. Let me share with you guys a few more things that I think are really delicious. This, it's like the powdered peanut butter, and it's non-GMO, PB Fit. And sometimes, you guys, I just need like a milkshakey smoothie, and I'm craving like ice cream. And so I'll just do PB Fit with maybe some raw cacao. Let me get that. Okay, sorry. I should have had all this out. I'm not that organized. Okay, so if I want something that's like chocolate peanut butter, like a treat, like a smoothie, I'll just do bananas and greens. And these are cacao nibs that I love from Navita's Amazon. This is cacao powder, again, from Amazon, PB Fit. So to me, like that combo is like delicious and feels like maybe something if I need an afternoon pick-me-up and I'm like, oh, I just want to go eat ice cream. I'll do this because I think it's a wonderful, the natural caffeine and the cocoa powder is great. So I love that. And then if we're talking about another good, like caffeinated, like how do I add smoothies to my diet when really secretly all I want to do is drink coffee, right, Monique? I think Monique was saying, I'm all into coffee right now and caffeine. So matcha is a great option. It's a really beautiful green tea. And it is an interesting taste. So I think it's an acquired taste, and you don't need a lot. Like you only need like a dime size amount, but that has good caffeine in it too. So matcha would be another option. And Rachel, hi Rachel. Rachel asked, do I add them to my everyday smoothie? No. I'm just telling you other ways that I make my smoothie, because this is my go-to. Like the smoothie recipe that I shared, which is green cubes, blueberries, strawberries, bananas, raspberries, whatever frozen berries we have with a half banana, the acai powder, and some collagen. Like that's my go-to. Oh, I'm sorry. Carolyn Brody developed an allergy to bananas. That's no bueno. Is this all okay while nursing? Girl, yeah. I mean, I did this the whole time while I was nursing. I don't think there's anything. All of this is like real food. Like the only one I would think would be collagen. So let's just check into that, Monique. Ask your doctor. I'm not sure about collagen. And I'm no doctor, so I don't want to suggest. But yes, I did eat and do all of this all while nursing. So I'm trying to think if I have any more combos for you guys. Oh yes, I wanted to share one more thing. Okay, we always have fruit cut up in the fridge too. And so sometimes I will, if we don't have any frozen fruit, I'll just use cut up fresh fruit. I really find that melons are really delicious in smoothies. I think they give them so much like hydration and water. And then the other thing I was gonna say is obviously peanut butter is so delicious. And I love to put like a stalk of celery every once in a while in my smoothie. And what else? I think that's it. I mean, sometimes we have kits left over, like sliced apples and pears, and I'll just throw those in there. Like, I'm not afraid. I'm like kind of like a little trash can dumpster over here. So I just feel like food is fuel in a lot of ways to me. And when I do not fuel my body with good, whole, nutritious greens and green food, I can feel it. I can feel it and I can see it. So to me, it's just so important that I take the extra step to add greens to my diet and add them to my smoothie. So I think that's all I have, you guys. I'm gonna blend up my smoothie and get on with my day. Let me see if there's anything else in the fridge that I can give you a little tip on. Yes, 2 more tips. Orange juice. We always have like some organic orange juice in the fridge. Usually local. I love to add that. And then the only other thing I was going to say is I love me some local honey. Shout out to Peterson's. What? Local honey with its allergy reducing aspect is so good. So if you have allergies, look into what local raw honey can do for you. So if I'm having a sweet tooth, I'll add some local raw honey. Let me see. Yes, that's Robin just said exactly what I said. Because kids are crazy. As soon as their apple slices go brown, they are like, that is the devil, that is Satan, I'm not touching it. They're so crazy with brown fruit. And I'm like, listen, eat it. So that's what we'll do. That's a really good one. Thank you, Robin, for jogging my memory. Because let me show you, I'm going to show you guys what's in the fridge. Hold on real quick. Let me show you. Okay, so in our fridge right here, we have a bunch of half of bananas, okay? And this is where like Kit has wanted to eat a banana and is like only eating half a banana. And we usually have little bowls of half-eaten apple slices, half-eaten pear slices, and I just keep them in there because Walt knows I'll throw them in a smoothie. And although Monique is laughing at me for being a trash can dumpster diver, like that's basically what I am around here for food. And to me, I would rather see it like, we don't have a garden yet. That's something I want, and it is on my bucket list. But listen, I am having a hard time even staying, like, keeping these people alive. I can't imagine keeping some plants outside alive right now. So once we do a garden, we will be able to compost all that leftover stuff. But right now, it makes me cringe when I see, like, not eaten organic apples, like, go in the trash can. So if anything, I've also sometimes just put them in a Ziploc and throw them in the freezer, and I can add them to a smoothie later. So just some tips. I hope these help you guys, because I got so many questions, like so many good girlfriends texting me saying, okay, give me your smoothie recipe. And I was like, whoa. So I'm going to blend up my smoothie. I'm going to go take a shower because we have the beautiful Hibiscus Children Home Gala tonight. And my brother is on the board and he is presenting. He's gonna rock it, and I just can't wait to sit in the audience with my parents and husband and his girlfriend and watch him up there doing his thing. We're so proud of you, Beckett. It's really awesome that he's a board member of a huge charity in Vero at his age. So yeah, I need to go get in the shower because I certainly don't want to show up looking like this. Okay, you guys, have a great Saturday. And listen, please share these videos with friends if you feel like they're helping you and you're enjoying them. That is the biggest blessing to me, to grow this community, because the more voices and the more information and the more community that we have, the better we are. So thank you for sharing and loving and learning with me.